Happy Tuesday. Welcome to On a Mission. I'm Emily Mae. Veda Scott is with me.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm on my phone, so I'm small today. Sorry.
That's okay. You are here. And I would say we have a special guest. Many of our
We have
fans.
a guest.
I was like, I always say we have special guests. I know some of the fans are a little might be upset about this guest, but we're gonna bring him on in a few minutes. But I wanted to say hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining us for all of our special On a Mission episodes last week. I know we had 2 special episodes, different times, and the chat was going wild. So I appreciate you all coming on and joining us. Big Mike Pepe's in the chat. We have Bob Berger, Matthew Barnes, Tommy. Good to see you in the chat. Veda, we had some 2 breaking news stories in the Mission Pro world last week. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
cover that. If you all missed it, there was 2 announcements. One, there is officially for the MPW championship, it is going to be a strap match between Tiffany Nieves and Riche Chanel, a rematch. So that was one of the huge breaking stories of last week at Mission Pro. And the second one is that Danny and Charity, the King Bees, the NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, are going to be putting their NWA title on the line at MPW Mania. That was breaking news on Friday. So Veda, what's your reaction? I haven't been able to hear your reaction to all of this news.
Well, when we first were talking about the tag title match being made, which at the time was just for the MPW tag titles, I mean, there was a lot of speculation in the chat about what it would mean now that the NWA tag champions are in the mix. Like, a lot of people were speculating, and I agreed with this, that like obviously whoever wins that match would be in the running for a shot at the NWA tag titles. But I don't think we realized that it would all happen in one match. And it's really like Dream World in particular, like obviously they said they wanted a shot at the titles. They wanted that. And I think that they were willing to put up, like obviously we already had this match for the MPW tag titles, but I think like they were willing to go title for title
Yeah, I
to
mean,
get the chance.
as we saw Maya World, like right away, once the news broke of King Bees winning the NWA championships, they called them out. They
Yep.
said winner takes all. And so I loved how they were not messing around. Maya World went straight to X.com, went to formerly Twitter and said, hey, we're going to call our shot. And
Yeah.
so that was breaking news on Friday when I sat down with Danny and Charity on our special episode of On a Mission. So if you missed that conversation, they are very confident going into this. What's amazing to see is they were a team that grew from Mission Pro Wrestling. They were a tag team that was formed as a part of this company. And so to see them be part of the NWA and have this opportunity again to return to Mission Pro is really amazing. And so I'm excited to see them back. I know the fans were very excited. So I think Dream World is definitely, they both have confidence in different ways, but they're definitely going to have to fight this one out in the ring.
Yeah, this was going to be a big match for Dream World no matter what, just because they are very new as a team. What happened?
Sorry, my cat got into my catnip toys.
Oh no, is he freaking out?
Oh yeah, she is.
He's going nuts.
She's nuts right now, and she's just like right in front of me, behind me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I could hear her.
But we were saying that like this match, no matter what, is a huge test for Dream World because they're so new as a tag team. But we also know that they're going to spend the about 2 months that they had preparing, and now there's so much more on the line. So I think this is super exciting. We all knew the match was going to be awesome no matter what, but this
Yeah.
makes it so much more important.
I mean, this just makes MPW Mania on April 20th, so much bigger, right? We have Thunder Rosa returning to the ring. We have JP Harlow against Izzy Moreno in a San Antonio Stampede match, which we're going to hear from JP shortly. And then we also now have a title for title winner takes everything match for MPW titles or the NWA tag titles. This is huge. So these are
Right.
huge matches, and it's just making Mission Pro Mania even bigger. So it's very exciting. We're a month away. Pretty much tomorrow is a month away. So we're feeling the excited energy. Joseph Boza says, my gut was right. I thought it would be title for title, and it was confirmed Friday. Yes, Tommy, my cat has gone rogue behind me, knocked over a bunch of stuff. So we'll deal with that later. Tommy says, Dream World versus King Bees, give it to me. Well, Tommy, you're in luck. April 20th, MPW Mania. Watch it on Title Match, but hopefully you're coming to the show. Tickets are on sale at missionprowrestling.com. This is a really big deal. But I really want to bring our special guest on because this is something that
he's special in his own way.
Special. He would say he's special. Many would say he's special. But I have wanted to hear from him, his side of the story coming out of Sleepless in San Antonio. We not only saw him team up with Thunder Rosa, but also there was the slap heard from around the world. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. There was the goodwill trips. There's so much we're going to get into tonight. And I know that he was actually very gracious and stepped out of his training session to join us. So I won't let him wait any longer. Please give everyone give this guest a special Mission Pro Wrestling welcome. JP Harlow is on a mission. So welcome, JP Harlow.
I can hear the applause from here. Thank you, everybody.
Yes. Oh, people are not happy in the chat, JP. Sorry about that.
Oh, if it's Tommy running his mouth, he can just shut up. He's a grade A simp.
Well, I love.
I guess technically it's Tommy running his fingers because
Tommy is
just the chat.
He's probably talking to himself too because he's got no friends.
Well, we do have a lot of Mission Pro fans that are still going to be in the chat because they support Veda and I, and then the goal of Mission Pro Wrestling.
Yes,
it's a Mission Pro Mania. But I've been seeing so much from you, JP. We saw you at Sleepless in San Antonio. You and Thunder seem to have this new alliance, I guess, this new friendship. She decided to teach Izzy a lesson, and now we have this San Antonio Stampede match on April 20th. So you're at training right now. You graciously stepped out to join us to give us your thoughts leading into Mania.
Right. So let's address the first thing. I mean, there's always been a friendship between Thunder Rosa and I. Now, it's taken her a while to wisen up to what my goal at Mission Pro is. You said Mission Pro has a goal. Well, I have a goal of my own, and that is to give men a chance, to lead the men's revolution in wrestling. And finally, after years of fighting for that purpose, Thunder Rosa has finally wisened up and joined the right side of history.
I mean, what are you and Thunder Rosa thinking right now? So it has officially been sanctioned, the San Antonio Stampede match. This is for the Mission Pro Cup. You won the Mission Pro Cup in that gauntlet match at Sleepless in San Antonio.
Yes.
That was many people are saying it was an upset victory because they wanted to they wanted to see someone else take that cup.
Who's saying that it was an upset?
Online, people.
I'm just delivering the news to the fans online.
Idiots. That's who.
Well, so what's your mindset? I mean, you guys were shopping at Goodwill, I think, for items for this match.
Well, I think Thunder Rosa also has her own plans. What those plans are, I'm not privy to. I don't concern myself with Thunder Rosa's problems or issues. The real goal that Thunder Rosa and I have is to make sure that only the best come into Mission Pro. And as far as Izzy Moreno is concerned, I have questions whether she truly belongs at Mission Pro or not. I mean, look at her record. She got a fluke victory at the last show. And then she decides, I've lost all these matches, but I win one match. And she gets to call her shot for the Mission Pro World Championship? Nay, I say. I'm the holder of the cup. I get to call my shot.
Well, I mean, you get to call your shot if you retain the cup against Izzy, because if Izzy wins, then she can do whatever she wants with it.
Well, we don't know the order of the matches. As we've seen at Mission Pro, the World Championship match isn't necessarily the main event. So who's to say that I don't cash in that cup for the Mission Pro World Championship? Maybe Izzy and I are in the main event. Maybe the World Championship match is before us. I could cash it in then. Who's to say I don't get Joey Hyder back in the heart of San Antonio and cash those suckers in for the tag team championships? Man, wouldn't that foil everyone's plan, huh?
So you're saying that you're so confident that you can beat Izzy, you're willing to have 2 matches in one night if you have to.
You want
I'm
2
more
matches?
than I'll wrestle all the matches if I have to, Veda.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to do that.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
I don't know if Veda wants to call that many
One
matches.
is okay. But so you mentioned perhaps looking at the tag titles. Let's say that yes, you do retain the cup against Izzy. Is that are you saying that you're going to be looking for the tag titles, or you're not sure yet?
Who's to say? I know my plan, but why would I tell you to?
I mean,
why would I tell you to my plan?
To talk about.
I mean, yeah, you're on here to give the fans what they want. They want to hear.
I don't give a damn what the fans want. See, that's where you went wrong. Okay, when you think of, let's compare the Mission Pro Cup to the obvious comparison, right? Obviously, you can compare it to Money in the Bank, right? You can cash it in anytime, any place, anywhere.
Yep.
Has any one of those winners ever came out and said, other than maybe John Cena and Rob Van Dam, win and what title that they're cashing in for? Mostly not. And if memory serves me correct, Rob Van Dam was the only one that had called his shot previously and was successful. Cena lost. And that's because that was a dumb decision to say what title he was going to cash in for beforehand.
I believe Lady Bird was one that came forward and announced that she was cashing in the Mission Pro Cup for.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Just to kind of.
Okay, props to Lady Bird Monroe.
I have to ask.
Yes.
You seem very, very focused on the cup and what's going to happen with the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that maybe you're overlooking Izzy Moreno? Because that's the match on paper. That's what's next for you as far as we're concerned.
Izzy's training. Izzy trains really, really hard. I feel like you
should
train her, JP.
Does she train hard? I mean, you see the videos, but maybe she's just going in and filming herself train. Maybe that's all she's doing. She's getting those 30-second Twitter clips. Maybe she's not really training at all. Who knows? Her record clearly shows that maybe she needs to train a little harder.
Right, but those were wrestling matches. This is
sure. Isn't that what you're training for? Wrestling matches?
But JP, let me bring up your record real quick.
Yes, please.
Tommy brings it up.
Sure.
Tommy says, your favorite person in the chat, JP, you lost 3 matches before you won the cup.
Which is also Izzy's record, I think.
But in the grand scheme of things, I have a pretty immaculate record at Mission Pro. And let's not forget the fact that Maya World used an illegal loaded boot to beat me. Black Swan had to use Black Mist, and technically, I was never pinned or submitted. I fell into a pine box because I was blinded. And then as far as Joey goes, yes, I lost to Joey Hyder. Yes, he trained very hard to beat me, and I give him nothing but props. So when you really think about it, I only lost once.
Tommy brings up the fact that you lost the casket match and you cried like a baby.
How did I cry like a baby?
And people are wondering how you got out of the casket.
Did you not watch the After Mission Pro backstage promo? The janitor let me out. And that's why I was angry. Everyone had left the venue. They left the man at the venue in a pine box. I think everyone would be a little bit upset in that situation, but I've moved on.
So, okay. Be that as it may, I will point out that in my opinion, this match that you're going into, the San Antonio Street Fight and the casket match, they're kind of the closest parallels.
Stampede match.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
But
again, you did not win the casket match.
no,
This confidence.
I didn't win it. No. But does anyone ever really win a casket match? Let's think about this.
Black
Does
Swan won.
does
Black Swan won the
anyone
casket
ever
match.
actually win a casket match?
So
I mean, and as far and let's not confuse this. I and Thunder Rosa's legal teams of Chandler Wilkerson, Pro Wrestling Esquire, is still ironing out the rules for the San Antonio Stampede match. But I want to make it very clear. It is not a street fight. Okay? There's again, I can't really leak too many details yet. Because again, we still have to send the contract over to Izzy Moreno's legal team for her to legally sign off on. But we are getting it ironed out as we speak.
okay. So when will you and Thunder Rosa be able to break it down for us ahead of this San Antonio Stampede match? Let the people know exactly how this is going to work.
It's quite simple. As actually, before I jumped on a mission, I was actually in deep conversation with Chandler Wilkerson, Pro Wrestling Esquire. And he told me that I am legally allowed, professionally wrestling, legally allowed to release the details of said match next week on Monday.
Oh, okay. Did
Yes.
you run this by Carolina, our general manager?
I don't know if you know this, but I'm besties with her boss. You know, Thunder Rosa, La Jefa, not La Heifer, like some people call her. It's La Jefa.
So, okay, so Monday we're going to find out
Monday.
what the Stampede match entails. Although, like I said before, it seems like you and Thunder Rosa and Izzy also have been preparing for some sort of no holds barred type of street fight type situation.
I would say
I'm
it's
just curious.
I would say it's a type situation like that. But again, I can't go too deep into it. You will find out on Monday like everybody else.
All right, I guess the message to Izzy then is to prepare for anything, and we'll find out the details on Monday.
Hey, if she's really about it, that's what you got to do in this business. But I highly doubt it. Come on.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well,
all right. Whatever.
JP, I guess so. Everyone, I guess the news will be announced Monday, and then Tuesday we'll discuss it on a mission. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. We'll obviously have to get Izzy's reaction. Once that's announced. So JP, there's nothing. What did you find at Goodwill? I know you and Thunder had an outing. Was there anything intriguing that you found that you could kind of maybe tease?
You know, I myself am, more of a Salvation Army guy, So when I was taking a Goodwill, I couldn't find anything good. It's the Goodwill. And I didn't see much of it there while we were there, if you know what I mean.
So, okay. Again, you and Thunder Rosa are responsible for the rules of this match.
Well, that her legal team has to accept the offer as well, Veda. Let's not forget that.
But the thing is with Izzy is she, she's had her feelings hurt by this whole thing.
Oh, boo-hoo.
And she's someone who I think at this point she's going to take any type of match in order to get her hands on you. So I don't know. Izzy, I know Izzy's watching it. I know we're going to have Izzy on the show. I just say to Izzy, be careful.
Yeah.
That's all.
See, and you said it best yourself, Veda. You said it best yourself. She's going to accept any stipulation that we throw at her because she's impulsive. She is an emotional little child, dare I say, little girl, that is going to make rash decisions that will forever alter her career on April 20th.
That's absolutely true because she could win the Mission Pro Cup on April
Yeah.
20th.
But she won't.
Good. Exactly. That
But
is
she
so well
won't
put.
because she will fail. And that truly is the first step to learning how to become a professional in this business. How to fail, but be able to show up the next day, you know?
I mean, the fact
And I
that
guess we'll see if she does.
Izzy was slapped by Thunder Rosa and then the next day was like training and doing stuff. Like she showed up, like, so just to be like devil's advocate here, JP, she did, you know, rise up after that horrible incident.
She
And
took one little smack to the face, and you think that that warrants applause, that she picked herself up and dusted herself off after a little slap? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Okay, what is in store for her in this San Antonio Stampede match is no little slap. Okay? This, in this style of match, if again her legal team accepts the offer, could potentially end her career at such a young age. And I hate to say that.
Sorry. I was gonna say, again, nobody wants to see that, I guess, except for you. But nobody
Oh,
wants to see that. But also, the idea that Izzy is just impulsive, I think she's also really brave and has been stepping up to all the different competition that's been put in front of her at Mission Pro. And to me, this is no different. So I don't know. The words that I'm hearing from you, yes, they sound like confidence. I'll give you that. But I think you might be overlooking Izzy.
now
I think
let's
so.
not get words twisted here, okay? I take no pleasure in what's going to happen on April 20th. Okay? I take no pleasure in this, but if I have to be the person that finally puts Izzy Moreno in her place, then so be it. Because I will say that I have been the one constant at Mission Bro. Yeah, Mission Bro. And,
no.
you guys want to talk about wins and losses, but people seem to forget. I've also pinned Black Swan 1, 2, 3 in the middle of a ring. I have, me, Boss Baines, and Joey Hyder have beaten, if you remember her, Maddie Renkowski. She goes by a different name now. Jasmine Allure, and man, I can't even remember the third person. Oh yeah, it was Rashay. Yeah. People
Yeah,
tend to forget these things.
it's not that we forget. It just seems like you're really like holding on. You're
Yeah.
holding on to whatever you can, and
Just
I
as you all hold on to those supposed losses. But you forget the small details. You forget that I was knocked out with a loaded cowboy boot by Marvel. That should have been a DQ. I got black mist sprayed into my face, blinding me. She didn't push me in the box. I fell in the box, and the lid fell on top of me. But Joey Hyder, what a man. He beat me fair and square, 1, 2, 3.
well, I mean, I guess we can't really speculate anymore, Emily, until we know whatever these rules are going to be.
Yeah, I think
We really can't.
This
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday we're gonna learn more information. Thank you, JP, I guess, for letting us know that. We'll be on the lookout on Mission Pro social media to see what those rules are and more details on that. We'll get Izzy's response. I appreciate you
Yes.
stepping out of training, JP,
Yeah.
and I know we're gonna agree to disagree on a lot of this stuff, but
Well,
the fans
you-
are here and
you lovely ladies are very welcome for my presence.
wow. I thank you for, coming
Okay.
You're
on.
more than welcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
To the both
Shut
of
it
you.
down.
All
Yep.
right.
You're more than
Bye.
welcome.
Have a
Bye.
great night.
Yep.
We'll see you soon. Oh my
Ugh.
goodness. I was hoping Thunder Rosa was gonna come and try to you know,
So again, I don't I
JP,
don't
but
know what I don't know what all the like the stalling is here. To me, it feels like, oh, I have to go over the contracts and oh, I have to make the rules official. I don't know. It just feels like JP and Thunder Rosa too are doing whatever they can to make this as difficult as possible for Izzy.
they're making it so difficult for her. Like, this is one of the biggest matches she's had so far. It's for the Mission Pro Cup, even though she's had the Mission Pro Championship match against Tiffany before. Like, I feel like they're just causing more havoc and causing more complication to this.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
like mind games too, because by saying, oh, well, Izzy can find out what the rules are in a week, or you like, we can't reveal anymore. You'll have to stay tuned. Like all of that just feels like manipulation at a point where I think Izzy is just like ready to just get her hands on JP.
Yeah, because
So
people have to
I don't
realize
know.
she is like super like she's kind of like a super sleuth. She's very very quiet. I feel like people underestimate her, but then when she's in there, she like pleasantly surprises you with what she can do, because she is, yes, this is her debut year, but we've already seen her go against Kylan King and Jasmine Allure and these amazing talents in the ring.
Yeah.
And so I think JP is not going to be an issue for her. I think the more he teams with Thunder Rosa and the more there's like these extra rules, I feel like they're just making things up as they go along, and it's
Yeah.
going to cause some trouble. And I'm just hoping it doesn't interfere with the actual match.
Well, and what is this he's talking about? He might cash in the cup before this match.
Yeah,
Like that just seems like a horrible strategy to
it's
me.
why put yourself in, like, I feel like that puts you in a weaker position. If you're like, yeah, I'm going to cash this in, but then I have this other thing. I'm like, that
I mean,
it
to
just
me, it just shows how JP and Thunder Rosa and really everyone overlooks Izzy. Like the idea that JP thinks that he could have two hard fought matches in one night and like Izzy isn't even a factor. I think that that's not going to work out the way he thinks it does.
I
I
think
don't know.
he puts on, Veda, like JP puffs up his chest, he puts on airs. So that was just him putting on airs,
Yeah.
right now. And like he's gonna go out there. Like, I love how he spoke so highly of Joey Hyder, his tag team partner and Men's Revolution partner, one of them, but then everyone else he's talking bad about.
Yeah.
Like, he's very selective about who he speaks highly of. Now he's speaking highly of Thunder Rosa when we've seen him in the past
Yeah.
speak horrible things about her, and try to cause some trouble. So it's like, I feel like he uses it to his advantage in the times that he needs it.
Yeah,
To his
I guess
advantage.
there's not much more we can say before Monday,
Yeah, Monday.
allegedly.
Like, allegedly, that's like 6 days from now. I feel like I'm gonna have to talk to Carolina. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom. I'm gonna have to do some investigative journalism
Yeah,
to
for
Monday,
sure.
and we're gonna see what else is going on. Maybe we can try to break the news a little bit early, because
And
Monday's a long time.
eventually we're gonna have to talk to Izzy too.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to hear from Izzy. I feel like there's a lot of chatter about what her mindset is going into this. I want to know what she's doing to get ready. Um, yeah, I mean, will Emily and Veda do a emergency pod on Monday? I don't know. It depends on when the news breaks. I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of this. This was totally news to us, that this
Yeah.
would break on Monday. I'm trying to see some notes in the chat. A lot of people are saying JP's hiding behind a woman because he's so scared. Izzy is underestimated. Izzy is being smart. She isn't creating drama. I hope Emily and Veda talk to Izzy very soon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joseph, try to get her on. Tommy says, I don't drink alcohol, but I need so many Pepsis after that.
I
Joseph
mean,
says, JP is scared. This man has lost 3 in a row. Izzy just wants it now. Yeah, Izzy's very hungry.
what is he talking about? He didn't lose the casket match. He did. We
Well,
all saw it.
Well, he did. He lost the first Black Swan match. Or no,
Yeah.
he won the first Black
Yeah.
Swan. Lost the casket match rematch with Black Swan. So I
Yeah.
think
And he's like, well, I
getting-
fell into the casket. It's like, yes, and those are the rules.
those are the rules, and it closed on him, and he was done. I think he doesn't understand how we can go back and watch stuff,
Yeah. Ugh.
Anyway, I know he can be very frustrating. But we have a very exciting show. April 20th, MPW Mania. Veda, you'll be on the call.
I will.
And I think we're doing the pre-show, I believe.
Ooh.
That today. So we'll put the information out about that so everyone can watch it. And I guess we'll learn Monday or maybe sooner about what all this San Antonio Stampede match means, what it all entails. And yeah, we're on the road to Mission Pro Mania.
And
So
I just know this whole time that Izzy, she's watching, she's taking it all in, and she's making a plan. And I'm fully confident that she is going to head into this match, whatever it is, as
mhm.
prepared as she could possibly be.
Yeah, I mean, she's one to not. We've seen her in different work on different things, not only in wrestling but in media and all of that. She's always prepared. She's always ready.
Yeah.
And even though the outcome might not always be, in her favor, at least she goes in, she's prepared, and she's ready to face anything. So that you have to really give props to her for. Izzy will be fine. I'm not worried about her. Yeah. So a lot of the fans are on Izzy's side. Yeah, so we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll get more information for all the Mission Pro fans. As a reminder, tickets are on sale at missionprowrestling.com. VIP tickets are still available. I believe first row is almost sold out. Second row we still have available, and we're getting new merch done for Mission Pro Mania, so we'll have that available in person, and then it will be up on the website. We're going to have our VIP photo opportunity open at 5. So if you buy the VIP opportunity first or second row, you get a photo op with everyone. Veda and I are doing the pre-show. Thunder's returning to the ring. We have so many exciting things happening. We have some exciting debuts. We're going to have another guest next week, so don't miss that. 9 p.m. Central Tuesday, right here on our YouTube channel. Follow Mission Pro Wrestling on all of our social platforms. Subscribe to here on YouTube so that you know when we go live for all these special announcements.
Yes.
Veda, what's going on with you, and where can everyone follow you?
Just follow me at It's Veda Time. I just posted a new show day vlog today from the past weekend where I saw Paul Walter Hauser, Emmy Award-winning actor, set Matt Cardona on fire. It's a very good vlog. Mostly because of that fact. Super just nuts. And yeah, I'll have a new episode of my show Drawing Power out on Friday. I have that every week, and all my other stuff that I'm doing is on there.
Amazing. You're doing amazing stuff. And as a reminder, if you want to support the wrestlers, the matches, all of that for MPW Mania, sponsorships are open. So you can email us at missionprowrestling@gmail.com and we can get you all that information. But there's still some time. So you can email us and sign up. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emily Mae Heller. I know Veda and I are both getting ready for our big Philly trips in the next 2 weeks.
Not good. Too soon.
Too soon. We can't even think about it. So you'll see us all over the city. I think we could do our own vlog together at this point. But yeah, thank you all so much for supporting Mission Pro Wrestling. We appreciate you. And everyone go tag JP on Twitter. Let's start some stuff. Let's tell them what you think. All right. I appreciate you all. Tune in next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central for more On a Mission. See you later, everyone. Bye.